This is our war of independence. Only they're gonna do all the fighting.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Godfather of Harlem video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for Godfather of Harlem, Season 2, Episode 1. If you're a fan of the show, if you love it, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Godfather of Harlem, you get them. Now, it's been a good while since we last saw Godfather of Harlem, and it's probably because COVID-19. That's what I'm gonna blame it on, because the pandemic hit. So one of the first things that you'll notice about the Season 2 premiere that's called The French Connection is that it feels like there's a decent amount of time that has passed in this universe. It seems like a lot of stuff has happened since we last watched this show, and I mean a lot of stuff. Bumpy Johnson has grown a beard while hiding out from the five families, particularly though Gigante. He really wants Bumpy dead. Now, when the show first started, I had to think a lot because it's like you have to put everything together. You have to do your detective work and everything and figure out how all the pieces fit together. Because like I said, a lot of stuff has went down since we last watched the show. There was some stuff revolving around Adam Clayton Powell in this episode. He was putting his money where his mouth is so he can regain public favor. I feel like Giancarlo Esposito does a lot with just a few scenes in this first episode, but him and Malcolm X, whose position in the Nation of Islam is in some jeopardy. Now, Bumpy Johnson has a bounty on his head, and he's been moving in and out of various apartments in Harlem. He's keeping his most loyal men close, and he moves Mamie and Margaret to South Carolina. Now, Elise is still part of the Nation of Islam. She has been sneaking her father meals and bonding with him in his isolation. He gets spotted while doing this, and that's what allows Gigante to set up a hit. And this backfires in the shootout. He is still so obsessed with getting rid of Bumpy Johnson once and for all. He wants revenge for him offing his made man Richie Zambrano in the first season, but he recognizes he's a pretty huge threat to his leadership of Harlem's criminal underworld. Gigante and Bumpy were beefing in the first season, but it seems like it's really gonna be bad this season. Now, nothing is going well for Gigante in the French Connection. His hit on Bumpy fails. His daughter Stella is confined to the house after her suicide attempt. We know she's super depressed because Teddy got killed. You know, she is not doing good. And the only way he can get her out of the house is by sending Ernie to chaperone her. It seems like Stella is greatly unstable. It seems like she's not thinking straight at all. You know, she even like tells her mom to get out. She's throwing stuff at her and everything. So it's just not good. This is gonna make Gigante's efforts at keeping hold of Harlem even more difficult, worrying about Stella. Now we see this French Connection is in this episode. He gets introduced into the show, and he's running a huge lucrative heroin pipeline that's going through New York. It's enough money to make the five families overlook their usual codes and keep Bumpy alive in spite of Gigante's arguments against his murder on principle. This leaves Gigante unable to go after Bumpy without threatening his own position, and Bumpy threatening his position anyway by playing a long game against the Italians. Now, that's a lot that went on in the first episode in the premiere. I wanted to say too that it's crazy because Method Man is now in this show, and if you guys watch my channel, then you know I'm a huge fan of Power. You know that Method Man is in Power Book 2 Ghost. Now he's in Godfather of Harlem. I just seen him in the movie on Netflix called Concrete Cowboy with Idris Elba and the young boy from Stranger Things. So Method Man is really making his moves right now, and I can appreciate that. I just didn't expect to see him in this first episode of Godfather of Harlem. So now he's a part of the show. Now, I feel like that's a pretty decent breakdown of the first episode. I'm not going to make this review and recap too long. I just wanted to tell you guys roughly what happened in the first episode. Now the question is, will Bumpy Johnson be able to take back Harlem because of the threat to his life? I think season 1 of Godfather of Harlem was undoubtedly one of the most exciting crime dramas in recent times. I really think it was action-packed. It was just something different, man. You know, it has all the influential people in it. We see Malcolm X and all types of other people. The season was filled with badass characters and so many good sequences. Now, fans must be hoping for the same level of entertainment from season 2. And so far, I think season 2 is great, and I don't think it's going to disappoint. Now, I do believe season 2 of Godfather of Harlem will have 10 episodes like the first season. Let me read the description for episode 1 to you guys real quick. I forgot to read the description. The description for the episode is, after 3 months of hiding from Chin Gigante and the Italians, Bumpy Johnson takes action to lift the sanctions off his head. By forging new alliances with European suppliers, Bumpy aims to reunite with his family safely back to Harlem. Now, overall, this first episode was solid. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think it was great, man. And I look forward to the rest of the season. I look forward to the next episode. I think season 2 started off with a bang, man. And I cannot wait for the rest. But what did you guys think of this episode? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. What are your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else for the rest of the season? Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Godfather of Harlem content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.